People, welcome back to the Kop TV. This is your match preview for Leicester versus Liverpool on a day where Liverpool could potentially become Premier League champions. This is after the news, of course, that Virgil van Dijk has signed a new 2-year deal today alongside Mohamed Salah, which is the best news that a Liverpool fan could receive, if I'm honest. So we're rejoicing in that, but there is a game to play. And like I said, there is a chance that Liverpool become Premier League champions in this game. And when it comes to Leicester, yes, they've been so poor this season, but they've won just 2 of the last 13 Premier League games against Liverpool, drawing 1 and losing 10. We all remember the game. It was that 1-0 defeat away in December 2021. But Liverpool have won their last 4 Premier League games against Leicester, whilst they've only failed to score in one of the last 15 against the Foxes. And it was that 1-0 loss in December 2021. Liverpool have lost just one of the last 10 Premier League games played on Easter Sunday, going down 3-0 against United in 2008. I remember the game, so no repeat of that, I'm sure. There will be the second team after Arsenal to play earlier, to play on Easter Sunday in 3 consecutive years, if that's a little fact that anyone even cares about. But for me, win the league, maybe. I'd rather win it against Tottenham. Obviously, Arsenal are playing Ipswich on Sunday, which could, if they slip up, could result in Liverpool winning the league. But I'd much rather we win it against Tottenham Hotspur next Sunday on the 27th, which I'm looking forward to. But with Leicester, get them down. Yeah, get them down. Let's have them going right down there. Because over the last 3 years, I think I've been to Leicester away twice. And some of the horrendous songs they sing about Scousers is nothing short of a disgrace, to be fair. And Liverpool fans never forget this stuff. So Leicester, see you later. Down with the Foxes, yeah? Because at this stage, they are having an absolute shocker of a season, and they are almost rock bottom. 19th, 4 wins across the whole season. They've lost 4 of their last 5, and they are, of course, going down. But Liverpool can't go into this game with any complacency, right? We've seen what happens when that happens, when they do go into games with that attitude. But I think, and I said it in last week's match preview about West Ham, I think we're overdue a drubbing of a team, and everyone has gone there and scored. I mean, Liverpool can't even really concede a goal because of the fact that I don't think Leicester have scored in the last 8 home games in a row, which is actually a record for England. So listen, we don't want to concede a goal, but at the same time, we want to score as many goals as possible. I'm hearing that Trent and Darwin Núñez are back in training for this game. Still no Joe Gomez, but let's try and do a lineup prediction for this one. Alisson in goal. Connor Bradley for me starts with Virgil van Dijk, the man who's just signed his new deal. And he's a beautiful man, as I've said many times. With Ibu Konate. Left back. Who do you want at left back? Is it Robertson or is it Tsimikas? For this one, I'd probably throw in Tsimikas to start with. Again, give Robbo a bit more of a rest. Maybe come on for the last half an hour. But I would start Robbo for that Tottenham game next week. But I don't think there's any harm in playing Costas in this one. The midfield, I'd like to see a bit of a change. I'm going to do this team lineup away from, I think, what Arne Slot would actually do and what I would like. So that's the back 5 that I go with. In the midfield, I go with Ryan Gravenberch, McAllister and Harvey Elliott. I think with the options on the bench of Curtis Jones, Dominic Szoboszlai, we're going to have more than enough to win this game. But give Harvey Elliott a start. Give that man a start. And guess who else, in AGT's opinion, gets a start on Sunday? Federico Chiesa. And maybe through the middle, if I'm honest. We saw what he could do in that position against Newcastle in the final. Yes, it was only the last 10, 15 minutes. But through the middle, Chiesa, behind that defensive line, he's so quick. Again, Arne Slot won't do that. So I'll try to be a little bit more realistic. And on the left-hand side, I'll go Cody Gakpo. Even though Luis Diaz has been really good in the last couple of games. Actually, no, I'll stay with Luis Diaz on the left-hand side. I'll go with Jota through the middle, but I think that's what Arne Slot will do. But I'd much prefer to see Federico Chiesa through the middle. And then Mohamed Salah, looking to add on to his 27 Premier League goals this season. Can he get a couple against Leicester and boost that up? Can he get to 30 by the end of the season? I hope so. So that's my team. But off the bench, Robertson, Curtis Jones, Dominic Szoboszlai, according to if you believe in this lineup prediction. Darwin Núñez could come off could come off the bench to replace Diogo Jota if he starts. Again, Chiesa's there as well. So many options for Liverpool. There's no need to massive rotation. I think whatever team you rotate with against Leicester, you're still going to fairly comfortably win the game. So in terms of a score prediction, I'll go for 4-0. I've just seen Newcastle go there and win, I think it was 3 or 4. Again, they haven't scored at home for over 8 games now. So realistically, Liverpool should be going to maximise their goal difference and really go and try and put on a bit of a show. I remember playing Leicester, I think it was Boxing Day, the year Liverpool went on to win the league. Trent had an unbelievable game that day. And, you know, at the same time, I think we could repeat that with a little 4-0. It was 4-0 on the day that night. So, yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see a bit of a drubbing, that feel-good factor going into that Tottenham game. I'd love every game now to be a win. I think it's 94 points Liverpool can end up this season with. So I'd love to see that, if I'm honest. And I'm just flicking through social media right now. It's all about Virgil van Dijk. But there was a story today from Sport, which, as we know, is a Catalonian newspaper, Diario Sport. They say Jurgen Klopp agrees to negotiate with Real Madrid. The Spanish club believe Klopp would be a total boost for the team for discipline, character and tactical ideas. They also think Klopp could be the perfect figure to hurt the Flick project at Barca. I can't see it happening, to be honest. I cannot see Jurgen Klopp moving to Real Madrid. After so recently, he did say that, you know, he wasn't going to manage again. So let's keep an eye on that one. But how would you feel about that for Liverpool if he was to be a Real Madrid manager? I would hate to see it, if I'm honest with you. But today, the news, happily, is all about this fella, Virgil van Dijk. We put out the breaking news video to his contract, the reaction to that yesterday. So go and watch that if you can. The show goes on was the main tagline there from Liverpool's social media team. But Van Dijk has still only lost 3 Premier League games at Anfield since joining Liverpool, and he joined the club over 7 years ago. And I'm pretty sure they were to Palace, Fulham and Everton maybe. So unbelievable record that he's got, and he's going to get such an amazing rendition of his song on Sunday. I'm absolutely buzzing for any Liverpool fan that's going to be there. The Kop TV are actually watching that game at King Sports Bar at the Empire Casino in Leicester Square on Sunday. Myself and Doyle are going to be there. So if you are in London, come on down. We're going to be doing a vlog from there on Sunday for this game. And then, of course, Hot Topics on Monday morning as well, on Easter Monday too. So, score prediction, I've gone for 4-0. Let me know in the chat what you think. Smash that like button. Get your comments in. Do you want to send the Foxes down? I certainly do. Let me know if I'm being a bit harsh on Leicester, but I'm only going off what my own experiences with their fans in their stadium, and it's never been good so far. So I'd like to see them down, please. And I'd love for Van Dijk and Salah to even get a goal at the weekend as well. So let us know what you think. Score prediction, lineup prediction in the chat. Let us know. And we are potentially going to be experiencing this in real time on Sunday. And if it isn't Sunday, it's going to be next Sunday. But Liverpool are about to be the Premier League champions of 24-25, which is an unbelievable achievement considering at the start of the season no one thought that would happen. So we've got Virgil, we've got Mo. Let's go and smash up Leicester easily, and then we go and win the league next Sunday at home to Tottenham Hotspur, right? It's a good time to be a Red, people. Smash that like button, rejoice, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.